If you hear some noise, it's my dryer. You know. Hey, Barbie. How you doing? Happy Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Holy shit. I should have had a sale there. What was it gonna do? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Saturday right now. Okay. Same old, same old. Same here. I bust my ass today and worked all day at my mom's. I cut the grass and I underneath like all the hedges, it had like a lot of grass and shit in the hedge, so I had to cut all the grass inside the hedge and took all the leaves and shit to the dump. Raked up all this shit. It was a pain in the ass. I was there for like 2.5 hours doing all that yard work, putting up all these weeds. I had lunch with my mom, had tuna pasta. It was pretty good. And I came home and did some more shit. I just got a nice Epsom salt bath. I'm good to go. A lot of people are antsy and annoying, and it's pretty funny. People are always so sensitive. And then tonight, I already have I got some fresh fish today this morning. And I already have the fish marinated. I got some potatoes just now. So I'm gonna have fish and chips tonight. Fish and fries. Deep fried. Yeah, I had a nice hot bath with Epsom salt. I haven't had an Epsom salt bath in months. And I'm so glad I did it because I feel so refreshed and so, a bit more lively. My back was killing me, so I said, let me go get a damn bath. I did all that bullshit work today. So, yeah, of course, I go live and there's fucking birds out here. It's bad enough I got my dryer on. Josh! Fucker. Fucking bird. That bastard is so loud, it's unreal. Every time I go live, that fucker comes around. He must have like a watch or something that says Mark's live. Bastard. So annoying. Damn birds. Oh man. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Happy Friday the 13th. My sister's job had a big sale on today. 13% off. Because it's Friday the 13th. I keep forgetting today is Friday. Shit. Oh well. I'll just do that on Monday, I guess. I was gonna do something, but I'll just do it on Monday. That's cool. Oh my god. If you actually love the number 13, I don't see it as bad luck. Nah, it's not bad luck. No worries, Barbie. No, I never saw the number 13 as bad luck. I didn't have any bad luck today. I actually had good luck today. Very good luck. Everything went well today. From the time I woke up until now, it's been great. I got everything I need. I'm happy. People are always like airing out their business and shit. I went to the grocery store and I saw this guy that I used to play music with, and he started airing out his life and what he's doing and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, cool, yeah, yeah, whatever. And he's like trying to talk to me, and I'm like walking away. Then I'm at the cash register and getting my groceries and ready to check out. He's right next to me, cashing out, same register, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, whatever. And I just like walked off. I was like, all right, bro, good seeing you. Good, bye. I'm like, I don't even want to listen to you, bro. All you do is talk about shit you don't do. I can't stand people like that. I really can't. Anybody who says they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do this, and then every time you see them, they say the same shit. I get tired of that. It almost makes me want to say, shut the fuck up. I don't want to be rude. So I'm trying not to be rude. I'm trying to be nice. But people don't allow me to be nice because they keep aggravating me. And they keep saying stupid shit like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Well, last time I saw you, you said you was going to do this, this, and this. Oh, well, you know, yeah, shut your ass. I had to get a pen because I have to write this something down before I forget. But like, I can't stand people like this guy. Like, every time I see, I mean, I've known him for forever. We used to play music together, but he's another one who wanted to control the world. Uh, okay, cool. I did write it down. Cool. So today is the 13th. Okay, cool. So it's not until next week. So St. Patrick's Day is on Tuesday. Cool. I already got my St. Patrick's Day hat. I bought a new hat for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know when Easter and Good Friday is. I have no idea. I haven't even checked. It's like my favorite weekend. Oh, April 3rd. Okay. So that's still a while away. Friday, April 3rd is Good Friday. And then Easter is on the 5th. Okay, cool. All right. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure I write that down. That's like my favorite holiday. I gotta make sure I get some fish beforehand. Oh, right, because he's probably gonna be there on Thursday. Friday and April 5th is Easter. Hopefully we don't do anything that day. Leave everybody alone. Alright. I got my little calendar here and I get to write notes on it and everything. I'm glad I got it so now I can write everything down I need to write down. And that's pretty much it. Good to go. Alright, I just wanted to write that stuff down. And I got that. Otherwise, then it's been a good day. Gotta find out what that squeaking noise in the back of my dryer is. It's become very annoying. I think it's like a little pipe in the back, and it's just rubbing up against something. I gotta pull this shit out. See if I can gotta unplug everything and pull it out. See if I can sort it out. Doesn't do it all the time. It's fucking annoying. As you can see on top of my head, we got a lot of clouds coming in, possible showers. It's nice and sunny right now. It's been a beautiful day today. I was sweating, cutting the grass. It was really nice. I had a great time today. Hung out with my mommy, had lunch. It was so good. I had a really nice time today. I'm probably gonna come on again tonight at some point in time. I don't really have much to do tonight. I want to chill. I want to chill out. You know, chill out. Actually, tomorrow I want to go to that place and see if I can. I want to see if I can talk to my mom. See if she wants to go. I gotta get another paper. All right. Bread. Cheese. That. That's what I have to go get. What time is it? 6:30. Okay, cool. I'll probably go tomorrow. Oil. That's what I'll get. I always forget things when I go to the store. Today I did pretty good. I actually remembered a lot of things. So that's good. I remembered a lot. but I always forget some. I'm trying to think what else I need. Plenty of those. Tonight I'm gonna have fish. I already know. Can't remember. I wrote a list of things I need, but I'll write down more shit once I remember. It's chilly there, 50 degrees. Oh, it's 67 here. 67. Yeah, it's 67 here. It's nice. But the humidity is 80, which made me sweat my ass off today. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's 46 there. That is downright balmy for us. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, tuna casserole. I love tuna casserole. Shit. That's like one of my favorites. Love it. I haven't had tuna casserole in a while. But today, this morning, I meant to go get two lobsters because lobster season finishes in 2 weeks. The end of this month is done, and it won't be back until September. So I've had my share of lobster this year, so I'm grateful. Actually, it's 68 degrees now that I look up to 68 degrees, partly cloudy, and 82 humidity. So yeah, it's about right. But it feels good in here though. I got all my windows open. Good to go. Tomorrow I want to have a hamburger and a hot dog on a barbecue. Yeah, I love lobster. I haven't. I'm not gonna make lobster. I'll probably make. I don't know. I might make lobster tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure. I have to see what everybody's up to because I can't just make lobster and people change their mind because that shit's expensive. So I need to talk to my sister tonight because my mom. We try to we try to have dinner with my mom. Me, my sister, and my nephew. We try to have dinner with my mom on Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes she don't want to because she feels like she's like burdening us or whatever. But I told her stop being ridiculous. So I usually have dinner with her on Sunday anyway, well lunch. But my dad was alive. But now she doesn't want to do lunch anymore. She'd rather do dinner, which is great because she can come from church and just chill and eat something. And then today she made me cornbread. So freaking good. So she made me cornbread today, and I gave her fish today. So she's gonna make it tomorrow, probably for her lunch or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, my mom made fresh cornbread today, and I'm gonna eat that for my breakfast tomorrow morning with some cheese, cornbread and cheese and coffee tomorrow morning. Then I bought a coffee roll, and I'm gonna make that for my lunch. I don't really eat. I don't like eating a lot of bread. I don't really eat bread like that. But sometimes I like to eat bread. You know, at least probably twice a week or something, maybe 3 times. I don't know. But I don't like to eat bread every single day. I don't like that. So yeah, I have cornbread with cheese. That's how I eat it. I cut a slice of cornbread, get some Portuguese cheese, and my coffee, and that's my breakfast in the morning. I can't wait to eat that tomorrow morning. Oh Lord have mercy. Can't wait. You can eat cornbread with a lot of things, but I eat mine with cheese, like Portuguese cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese. What's up, FG? So yeah, that's how I eat mine. No, cheddar cheese with apple pie. Hell no, that's just gonna ruin everything. I like apple pie, but I don't like nothing on it. I like um I like apple tarts with like a little bit of that cream, like the icing on it. I actually have some here I bought yesterday. I'm gonna have that for what fuck was that? I'm gonna have that for dessert. The apple tart. Now I've never had the only thing I've had on my apple pie probably is like Cool Whip or something. Maybe or ice cream. What type of bird is that? Making that damn noise. Fuck is going on here? That's some weird ass shit. I don't know. You know me and birds. Yeah, cornbread is so nice. I love it. My mom made fresh cornbread, so I can't wait to eat it tomorrow. I love it. Even like banana bread, when my mom makes banana bread, I'll take a slice of banana bread and put Philadelphia cream cheese on it. And my cousin goes, "That's gross." And then I said, "Okay, well, try it," because he loves Philadelphia cream cheese, but he doesn't. He didn't think it would taste good on banana bread. I said, "Try it." So I gave him a slice, and he ate it. And he goes, "Damn it, it does taste good, bro. I actually would probably eat it now more like this." Yeah, I've made lobster bisque before. Yeah, I've made it probably twice in my lifetime. Yeah, I've eaten it a few times at the restaurants. It's pretty good. But me and my friend made it twice, like years ago. We used to take the lobster legs. When we got a big lobster, we would take all the legs off and we would uh, take all the meat out of the lobster because that's like the sweeter part of the lobster is the legs. So when we ever got a big ass lobster, the legs are bigger, so the meat's a lot better to do the lobster bits. So we guys peeled it all up. It takes a lot of work if you do it that way, but yeah, we did it like twice. It was really good, really really good. And one time we took all the meat out of the legs and made like a we made like coleslaw and put like the pieces of lobster in it and put it inside the lobster head and had it like a stuffing type of thing, but it's not. It was like a lobster coleslaw type of thing, and we just put it inside like the head part. When we ate the tail, we ate that part too. Because usually people put stuffing in there, right? Or some type of stuffing. And sometimes people put shrimps and shit in there. It's like some type of like extra shit, extra stuffing thing. So yeah, lobster bisque is good. My mom likes it. My dad liked it. My sister, me, my friend, and my nephew. I think one of my nephews liked it. He had it too. He said he liked it. So yeah, they like it. They sell it at the restaurants here. It's a popular thing. People order it all the time. I love Worcester sauce. Yeah, I love Worcester sauce. I put it on. I marinate meat like chicken, fish, steak. I use Worcester sauce just to marinate stuff. I live in Bermuda, bro. Bermuda. It's an island off the east coast of New York. The closest place to us is New York City. So yeah, you might as well say I live on the east coast, but I live in Bermuda. It's an island in the sun. Crab is popular here. Yeah, crab is good too. We love crabs here. My mom and my sister they make a crab salad with the crab meat and stuff. We have crabs here. People get crabs in the ocean here plenty of times. People are always getting crabs here. They taste good. They taste better than lobster sometimes, but they're more of a pain in the ass to eat. The Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, I believe it is to a certain extent. Of course, mayo is always involved with me. I love mayo. I know you don't, but I love mayo. Yeah, yeah. The Bermuda Triangle is more of a thing in the ocean. So I've had people that I know that have boats that when they get to a certain area, like there's no signal, there's no like radio, shit goes wonky. They said everything's weird out there in a certain Bermuda Triangle area. But the Bermuda Triangle is huge in the ocean. So, but yeah, I believe it's true about certain things for sure. And then again, you know, I don't really hear too much about it now, but back in the day, it was like a big deal. And the thing is the reason why they put Bermuda's name in there is because when you get closer to Bermuda, there's a lot of reefs in the water. So a lot of people used to had like take their boats and they used to hit reefs and they used to say, "Oh my God, it's the Bermuda Triangle sunk my boat." Then planes will come across, probably looking for them, and then get lost, and then they'll go down too or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah, apparently it's true. I've heard some stories from reliable people here. One of my neighbors at my mom's, he's like 80 years old, and he was on YouTube telling a story about it, and he was saying how like they got him and this other boat got very close to that area where everybody talks about is like the Bermuda Triangle, shitty ass part in the ocean. So he said that he went back in for the night and the other guy was just coming out there. And he said it was perfectly good weather. And then all of a sudden, the water went crazy and sunk the guy's boat, and three people died in the boat. I remember that too. So he told the story and said, I don't understand what the hell happened to these guys because when I left, the water was calm, everything was fine. And then, all of a sudden, shit went crazy. So they think it was a water spout, tornado type thing that just freaked out and, got them. Or it could have been like something, you know, some type of Bermuda Triangle creature or some bullshit. But yeah, there's some stories out there. So when it comes to the ocean, I believe a lot of things because the ocean is bigger than the land that we're on. So the ocean's a bigger world than what we live on, believe it or not. So I don't put anything past the ocean. The ocean has things in it that we probably never going to see in our lifetime. When you fly on a plane, all you see is blue water everywhere. And you see that shit for miles and miles and miles and miles before you get to land. So I wouldn't put nothing past the water. Whatever they say is in the ocean, I believe it. That's for sure. And that's why they have, you know, creatures and shit down there that people see once in a while, or they see it but they just don't want nobody to know about it. And then nowadays, whatever you try to prove on the internet, people are gonna say, you know, it's AI, blah blah blah. So now you can't really prove anything unless you're there, or you have serious proof that that shit's not no AI shit. But that's the ignorance of the web and internet, stupid ass shit. So whatever. Yeah, like a lot of people here talk about big ass sharks and shit they see out there, whales. We have a lot of whales around here. Like on a really nice day like today, you can go to the south shore part of Bermuda and you can go whale watching. You can get on a boat and go out there and watch the whales. There's never been any bad incidents here with the whales. The whales are, not endangered by anything. The Bermuda waters are, very nice here, so they don't. That's why they hang around. But we have a lot of whales, sharks. We have a lot of, you know, ocean life here. There's no seals here. We've only had one seal in Bermuda, and that was at the aquarium. And he got captured. He was actually um, on one of those container ships. He went on, like he clinged on to one, probably hiding from prey, and then he ended up coming here. But they ended up putting him in the aquarium for a bit, and then he passed away not too long ago. Some shit like that happened where the seal came here. We have a lot of turtles and shit. We have a lot of everything. The water here is very plentiful for fish. There's a lot of fish around here because of the reefs. Bermuda has pretty much all the wildlife, like, not wildlife, but, ocean life here. A lot of sea creatures and shit, sea animals. But we don't have, like, it's a hot, the water's hot, right? And it's not very, very cold. So we're not going to have polar bears and seals and all that type of shit. That's one thing we don't have. And no penguins and all that. Just people that look like some. That's about it. No walruses, no nothing like that. But we definitely have sharks. We definitely have whales. Orcas, I haven't seen any here. I don't know if they have any here, but we have like the blue whale things. Those big ass ones. They're all around here. I'm sure there's orcas around here too. I'm sure there is. I'm not sure. I'm sure, but not sure. But yeah, I know one thing. We have a lot of fish, a lot of lobsters, crabs, mussels. We have a lot of everything here in the ocean. There's never, there's never not enough fish. Yeah, yeah. If orcas need cold water, then they're definitely not coming here. 'Cause our water's warmer for fish to come in. But there's always a lot of fish because of the reefs. So, and because of all the, we're in the middle of the damn ocean. So I'm sure there's been like a lot of fish around here in my lifetime and beyond. and a lot more that pass by and swim by. I'm sure there's a lot of fish that migrate here and come here certain times and shit. But you can fish in Bermuda all year round. People like post up videos online about fishing and shit, how much fish they catch, and it's like it's amazing how much fish people catch here. I eat fish every week. The fisherman guy I go buy fish from, he's loaded every week. He's got live lobsters every week. He's got pure fish every week. He's got a lot, man. Those guys, they have a shit ton of fish. So yeah, you can make a living off of it here for sure. Oh, it definitely is. That's for sure. Especially at nighttime in a boat. Oh boy. See, we have manta rays here. We call them whipmer rays here. That's what we got, like those big ass ones. And we got the big ones here. And you'll be fishing and shit. All you hear is whoosh, whoosh, like this big ass splash. But it's like they take off out of the water and they come down like that. And they're big and they're scary. But yeah, I remember fishing one night and it was pitch black and we just had our little light flashlight turning on every now and then. Next thing you know, right next to us, one of those manta rays splashed right next to us, and my friend goes, "Yep, time to go." He's like, "Fuck that." So we put the light on it, and you can see it swimming across, like, and I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Yeah, it's time to go, bro. I'm had enough." Well, the ocean is too big to be explored every single inch. I don't believe that. I don't believe for 1 minute that the every part of the ocean has been discovered or looked at. I highly doubt that. Not in our lifetime. And now there's so much more technology where they can go in a submarine and they can go check shit, but that shit's expensive. So not a lot of people have access to that. Not a lot of people are going to. But as far as what they say about what's under the ocean, I totally believe it with no hesitation. Because the ocean is huge, and I know I have this conversation many times, and everybody always asks me because I live here, and I say, let me tell you something. I know for a fact that you know, I know for a fact that there's a lot of things down there. There's some times where people come back from fishing and say that they hooked on to something that devoured a big ass fish that they bring. So they're like, yeah. Oh, I believe that, FG, for sure. Yeah, I believe there's aliens down there. I believe there's a lot of things. I remember like probably it was like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe less. But I would say 10 years ago, they had that big show on TV where I think it was called The Depths of the Ocean or something like that. It was some series they had on national TV. And they were always talking about mermaids and whether or not mermaids are real. And I totally believe they are because there's been a lot of footage of those type of things around. And I totally believe there is. They wouldn't talk about it if it wasn't. Obviously, mermaids are not half woman and half tail. That's bullshit. Not like Splash the movie. That's not a mermaid. But mermaids are like alien looking mermaids, shit like that. And they make weird ass noises. And I remember seeing a video where this guy was on this uh, big ass boat and to haul crabs, right? And he was like filming one day all by himself. He was filming like it was his hour of the shift. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and all you saw was all these like mermaids jumping and shit and making all this noise and all that. And I was like, oh boy, look at this crazy shit. And it definitely looks real. And then they had another video where they put a camera on this pole, and then it came by like the they had the camera on the pole. It recorded like all these fish and animals and shit coming across, sharks and shit. Then you see this mermaid come by with like a bun in their hand, like to spear like fish and shit, to spear their food. And I was like, look at that shit. And it looks real. It definitely looks real. So I believe it. I don't care what anybody else says, but I definitely believe anything they say that's in that ocean. I believe it because it's huge. So people have to realize that the ocean is, you know, like I say many times, the ocean's bigger than land. So imagine what's out there. It's a whole nother world. We can't live in there, and they can't live on our land because they need to, be in water. So you go in there, I feel sorry for you if you go somewhere where you're not supposed to be. Because those fish ain't gonna have no remorse for you, or whatever's down there ain't gonna have no remorse for you. And I feel like when it gets dark, when the ocean is dark and shit, when it's dark, I feel like that's when like shit really, comes out to feed. That's why during the day you don't really see too much during the day. And a lot of those films and things, you know, they're all at night with a light, see, because they don't come out during the day like that. And there's also like this video, I think it's in Brazil, like these guys are like on the rocks, and then they go around the corner, and they were filming the ocean like that, and then they look down, and then this you could see like a mermaid was chilling on the rock and then swam over real quick. And that shit looks super real. So, I mean, I believe a lot of shit that's out there, man. It's gotta be. This world's huge. Somebody like me that lives on this rock, on this Bermuda island, how could I not believe it? I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean. And I've heard plenty of stories out here, and I know that a lot of things in the ocean are definitely, for sure real. It's huge and deep. So there's a lot of life out there in that ocean, tons. And every Friday when I go get a lobster or get some fish, you should see it. Like the big ass lobsters, they're like monsters, man. They're huge. Like they're holding them up, and they're like 3 feet, almost 2 to 3 feet long, from tentacle to from the like the end of those fucking things until the end. Like, yeah, but you could tell like what's fake and what's not because it has that like that glitch. AI is like a little glitch too, so you could tell like what's fake and what's real. But I'm glad that I've seen a lot of real shit before AI, you know. But you could tell like you could tell it's fake, what's fake and what's not. Well, some people can't tell because they're just brain dead, but I can tell whether or not it's real. It's kind of simple. That's why I'm glad in my generation I saw real videos and not no fake shit. But yeah, I definitely believe in those type of things for sure. Yeah. Well, the thing is lobsters they go underneath. The lobsters go underneath reefs here in Bermuda, so they get big. They can get really big. I saw some monsters today that he had. He had like $100 lobster there. That fucking thing was huge. He was like 3 feet. He was holding the tentacle thing, like the not the tentacle, but like the whatever it's called. He was holding it like, and the tail was going pop, pop, pop like that. And he was like holding it up in the air, and I was like, oh shit, that fucking thing is huge. Just the tail alone is like a foot and a half. Then you had his head, which is another foot, and then like his like antennas or whatever the fuck they call it. That shit was huge. And I was like, dang. And he was selling for $100 each. And I was like, no, no. I don't want nothing like that around me. I need a damn machete to cut that thing in half. He cut it in half, no problem. Some guy came there and got three of them and told him he doesn't want the carcass, he just wants the tails. And I was like, fuck that. I ain't paying all that money for no damn. Like, hell no. Hey, Brian. How you doing? Uh, Me, Jeremy, Jeff, Paul, and my dad got together and had a jam session a couple days ago. What's next for? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys got it. So that Marky and Spirit was right then. That's good. Don't you love it, spirits, right? Oh yeah, for sure. Over that side of the island, over that side of the world, they definitely catch some serious shit. That's for sure. The Pacific Ocean and all those places, they're known for like big ass, squids and fish and shit. Over this side, it's more like marlins and sharks, whales. Like here in Bermuda, they have like the fishing tournaments where they catch big ass tunas and marlins and shit, like 1,000 pound boys. Those things are huge. You need like a fucking crane to pick them up. It's crazy how fish can get that big, man. Absolutely crazy. Well, Brian, what I would say is it's very possible that you guys can get together again and have another jam session in the next like month or so. I would say from now until next month, there's definitely another possibility of getting together again and having a jam session and doing things. Um, there might be a case where you have to do the same thing. You have to organize it, set a date. Maybe some guys can make it, maybe some guys can't. Like it's like see what the cycle is. Um, it depends on whose life is okay at the time, who's got the spare time. Like I said, when you read multiple people, I get multiple situations here where now that the jam session was done, I feel like everybody was happy. Everybody, went home saying, "Hey, that was pretty good. We guys had a good time, etc." But it can definitely happen again, like next month if you guys wanted to, or from now until next month, it can definitely happen again. But like I said, there's gonna be time. You have to set a date and see if everybody can make it. The date you set might not go well with one person or two people, but it looks like it'll work out in the end. So what's next for you guys is getting together again at some point in time, but making sure that everybody can actually attend. So if you do it like this one, where you get together, it looks like it seems like everybody wants to work hard or wants progress in this whole thing, wants to do it again. But like I said, it's a matter of time. So out of all of those people, some might have time, some might not. Some are like up in the air on what they want to do and how they want to go about it. I feel like everybody had a good time and everybody, is ready to, get involved if they have to, but they just need that time or they need like to organize it to where they can have the time to do it and enjoy themselves. But it looks good. I got positive cards there for what's next. So if that's what you want, to get together again and have another jam session and get together, I feel like that's very possible between now and next month. So if that's what you want, I believe it can happen. But like I said, maybe Jeremy can't make it, or maybe Jeff can't make it, maybe Paul can't make it on the date that you want. But if you organize it like you did this time, maybe set a date and see if they can make it, and then you should be all right. But I did get positive cards there. Yeah, I'm happy for you, bro. That's good. Music brings people together, and music can also destroy people too. So as long as everybody's on the same page, then you're good to go. I just reunited with because I'm a DJ. I've been a DJ for years. I play reggae music majority, just reggae, and there's a guy here that sings. He's been singing for years. He's one of my favorite singers here in Bermuda. He just put out a single. I put it up on my TikTok, and it has over 1,000 views already within 3 days. Just because I posted his new song, because a lot of people know him and me. So I was shocked to see how many people liked it, viewed it, commented on it, and he's like happy as shit. He's 58 years old, so he doesn't know too much about like the TikTok world and YouTube and all that shit. He knows of it, but he don't really go on there. He just puts his music up on like SoundCloud and then hopes that people see it. So I put him out there on my platform, and he was happy as shit. So if you get together with the right people, things happen. Sometimes God puts us in places where we would never imagine to be, or puts us with people that need us, or we need them, or you work together, you can make shit happen. That's for sure. You're welcome, bro. Thank you. So yeah, anything's possible. You just gotta make it happen. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get some dinner. It's already 7:12 here. I'm gonna have some fish and homemade French fries. I'm gonna cut up the potatoes now, make some fries, get everything ready, and prepare for my dinner. And I'm gonna, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hope you guys have a good dinner too. I'll probably be back in like 2 hours or something. You know. Apparently you're dumb, Jojo, for whatever the heck you are. I've been tried. Apparently, I just got somebody give me $10 for a reading, so it doesn't matter how many people that are here. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Obviously, you're dumb, or you're probably like 12 years old or something. And why are you coming in here worrying about what I'm charging and what I'm doing with 4 people in here? There was 8 people in here just now, but you didn't say anything when 8 people was here, right? And if you don't want to be here, then just get the fuck out. Why are you coming in here talking shit? $10 is crazy for what? To get an answer to a question? What do you want me to do? Charge more? Well, go to some other psychic and see what they charge, and then you can compare us if that's what you want to do. But I'm actually not going to entertain you. I'm going to delete you because you're a fucking idiot. I got rid of him, Marvin. I deleted him from the channel. It's called idiot. How are you charging $10? Shut your bitch ass up. There's always some jackass to talk some shit. Anyway, I'm not worried about them. I'm gonna go get some dinner, and that person is probably like 12 years old or something, or they're just dumb. FG said I was gonna buy a reading, but okay. Well, it's up to you, bro. If you want to do it now, you can do it. If not, you can come back later. It's up to you, bro. Because you know that troll is offended. You know? That troll is offended that I'm charging $10. Oh, this is so fucking annoying. Oh boy. Some people are so dumb. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How are you charging $10 with 4 people in here? So what? I can only charge $10 with 50 people in here. That made no sense. Like that's probably like the stupidest shit I've ever heard. What stupid is what stupid does. Jealousy will get you nowhere. All right, bro. I'll be back later. So if you want to come back, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, bro. I'll be back later on. I'll probably be back in like 2 hours from now. All right. Take care, guys. I'll be back. All right, Barbie. Take care.